We're jumping right into this one. I'm using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over my eyes. You guys know we always need a primer to keep those shadows on. This is the Morphe 35B palette. I'm using a blue and then also some white so that it's a little bit lighter. This is going to be my transition color. You're going to see me going back and forth into this color to make it nice and blended out. Now I'm using a MAC 221 brush in this LA Splash Cobalt Blue pigment. That's amazing. And now we're going into a Juvia's Place palette and we're using the color Cleopatra on both ends of our eyes. Kind of like a spotlight eye. I don't really know what it turned out to be. Turned out to be a mush, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm just blending that out, and then we're jumping into the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place, and I'm using these two colors at the top. I cannot even read those names, but they're blue. I'm using the dark blue in the center, and then I'm going to be using a little bit of the lighter blue in just a second, and that's just going to make the center of my lid pop. So yeah, we're just going for blue on the eyes today. Wanted to try something different. And then I use a little bit of a darker blue. I believe this is from the previous palette, the Nubian palette, on the inner and outer corner. I still didn't like how dark that was going, so I'm going to go into my L'Oreal Infallible Paints little cream eyeshadow, and I'm using a pencil brush just to get that in the inner and outer corners. Now I'm using the Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara from L'Oreal to get some mascara on my eyes. And now I am going to be applying my lashes in a second. These are the Decadant Lashes sfprincess. But before I do that, I'm putting on some white eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal white liner. I also used a Jessie's Girl white eyeliner. And I even tried to use my very dried out NYX white eyeliner, and I had some difficulty with it, so the liner looks blue. But we worked with it. I put on my lashes with my new tweezers from Tweezerman and Huda Beauty. That video is coming soon, guys. Stay tuned. Now I'm using my Cover FX Blurring Primer, and then my foundation. I'm using the Naked Skin foundation, and my color is 5.0. I'm mixing in some of the Liquid Aurora. And then I am spraying my beauty blender and just getting more foundation on that so I have a little bit more coverage. Of course, using my favorite Tarte Shape Tape in light medium, and then I'm gonna blend that ish out. I mean, what else you gonna do? Like, you know? Then once I'm all blended out with my concealer and foundation, I'm using a little bit of the Aura liquid highlighter drops, and I'm just blending that in to my cheeks, and then whatever's left over on the sponge I put on my nose and my Cupid's bow. Now I'm using this Pure 4-in-1, 1-in-4, I think it's 4-in-1, mineral makeup to set, and then I used a bronzer from Laura Geller to bronze up my whole face, because we need to bronze because it's summertime and I'm a little pale for summertime. Contour my nose a bit, and then we're moving on to blush. This is from Pop Beauty. This is their new little blush. They have a blush, contour, and highlighter palette. I'm using the blush palette, and then I'm using the NYX Strobe Genius highlighting palette. I'm going to use just this highlighter right over on the right corner. Well, if you're watching, if you actually have this palette, it's probably on the left. And I'm just using a giant Morphe brush to get that on my cheeks, and that was the E33 brush, and then I used just a little pencil brush to get it on my brow bone, and then I added some blue shadow underneath and blended it out with the lighter blue shadow. I also, as you just saw there, I put white eyeliner in my waterline. I really didn't like the way it looked. It looked like very doll-like, so I wanted it more smoky, so I added some blue liner from Beauty For Real, and then some L'Oreal Blue Mascara for the bottom lashes. And we're going to jump back to the eyes in just a second, but let's do the lips. This is Brick Lip Liner from MAC. I'm just going to line my lips with this and then fill it in. And then I'm using this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous liquid lipstick from Juvia. This is called Brick, but it's spelled B-R-I-Q-U-E. And then I am using a lip gloss from Juvia, and these are their new lip glosses. They're absolutely amazing. Just ombreing that a little bit. And then I'm going into this little palette from Ruby May Cosmetics into this little glittery shadow here, and I'm just patting this on the center of my lips. And then I am going to set my face with this Dermablend setting spray, and then I'm taking some setting spray on my pencil brush and using that silver glitter you just saw from Aqua Lagoon in my inner corners of my eyes. And then I got these little tiny little stars from Michaels. I just applied that with some lash glue underneath my eyes. And now we're going to do a little oomph to the hair. I'm using some Brocato glitter hairspray, and then putting some more of that Aqua Lagoon glitter just in the, what is that called? Just in my hair, like, you know. And that's it. That is the final look right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this really easy 4th of July look. I know it seemed kind of difficult, but at least try the lips. The lips are cute. But thanks so much for watching. I hope that you guys will subscribe. Click right here by the subscribe button and watch some other videos, because I know you gotta go watch my other videos. You can't just leave right now. You stayed for the whole time. But thanks guys so much for tuning in. I hope you have an amazing 4th.